Family, come on in, come on in, come on in. My people, what's good with it, man? We back with another one, man. And today, we got my guy, my homie, man. Somebody that put me on his album and in the video, man. I'm still amazed. I'm still grateful. We got Belly Gang Kush, man. On the radar. Hey, he got that I'm sorry, mama, that Eminem flow. When I say he poured his whole emotion into this shit, you can hear it, you can feel it, man. But we're gonna jump into this, man. We're gonna see what Belly Gang talking about.
Hey, look, this is a letter to the lady who had me, right? I don't call her my mama, though, you know what I'm saying? She ain't raised me or nothing. I want to hear this shit, you know what I'm saying? You'll turn it up a little bit. I want to apologize to you for getting in your way. Look, I don't know too much. I know you left me when I was just a little baby. Sometimes I think about that shit. I be like, damn, that shit crazy. How you raised them other kids and you ain't check on your baby. I know you had some other kids, but how you ain't check on your ladies? People ask me how I feel about it when we converse. I used to tell them I ain't care cause you had left me at birth. But when my daddy seen my eyes, that nigga knew it was worse. I used to ask if you was alive. I pictured you in a hearse. I pictured you at your worst. Now picture you in this verse.
And a lot of people, see, some people feel a certain type of way about one of their parents. And other people I always love to say, oh, it's still your mom or it's still your dad. But what I tell people, as a parent, you got to build that bond with your child. All children not going to love you simply because you're their parent. You have to be there and do stuff. Like you heard them say, I don't call her my mama. She ain't raised me or nothing. And a lot of people feel like that. Like, why should I give you that mom title when you was never a mother? You feel me? So, parents, don't just think, oh, that's my child, I should get that respect. No, you got to give them respect and love for them to get that back to you. Our kids ain't going to love you just because you're their parent.
Now picture me as a little kid trying to figure out what I'm worth. Now picture me as a little kid trying to figure out if I'm cursed. Now picture me as a little kid trying to figure out why I'm hurt. I'm sorry, Mom. I want to apologize to you. You know what I'm saying? For getting your motherfucking way. Clean out my closet. Clean this shit out.
And that boy said, I want to apologize to you, mama, for getting in your way. That's deep. That's painful, bro. He felt like I was in your way. Whatever you had to do, I was holding you up from there, so you dropped me off and handled that. Damn, that's deep.
Sorry, Mom. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you leave me. I'm cleaning out my closet. Look. You know I started to run soon as I found out how to walk. You know I started with guns soon as I found out how to pout. You know I started the fun soon as I found out about the law. You know my son, your quote-unquote grandson, he finally can talk. You know he autistic.
But say your quote-unquote grandson?
I started to run soon as I found out how to walk. You know I started with guns soon as I found out how to pout. You know I started the fun soon as I found out about the law. You know my son, your quote-unquote grandson, he finally can talk. You know he autistic, he got a slight delay in his speech. I think it's God punishing me for how I play in these streets. You know I do my thing, I get them bricks and yay for the cheap. You know I change the game, I take my life and say it on beats. You know my daddy said that he was gonna be there, but he wasn't. He dropped me off in Adamville, man, I was raised by my cousin. You know Pam and Sally took me in, treated me as they own. Gave me a bed with varnished sheets, I had a room in they home. I met your mama one time, she said you a bundle of mine. And I guess she my grandma, but I ain't feel like she mine. And she told me you wasn't shit, and I ain't feel like she lying. And she told me she be crying, but I ain't feel like she crying. I'm sorry, Mom.
Man, I'm talking about he poured his soul and emotions in this mug, bro. I can feel the tears he holding back, bro. They back there. I'm telling you.
I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to hurt you. I just want you to hear that letter I wrote for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Mom. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you leave me. I'm cleaning out my closet.
Damn. That's that real hurt, bro. Your parent do something to you and you blame yourself. That's that real hurt. It wasn't your fault, gang. It was her fault. She fucked up, not you. You ain't do nothing as a baby to make her leave, gang. She just didn't want you. It be like that, bro. I'm in a peculiar situation because my mama didn't want me. When my mama was pregnant with me, she tried to kill me and she told me this. But I'm here. My mama babied me my whole life. So what that sentiment of her feeling doesn't affect me because I know my mama was there for me. You feel me? And she did everything in her power to make sure I felt love. So but I definitely understand like parents be going through stuff too. My mama had just had my brother. A year and a month later, she pregnant again. And she's like, I just didn't want no fucking babies, bro. I tried to get you up out of here, but you wouldn't you wouldn't leave. You feel me? So hey man, that's me. I'm resilient. I'm resilient. You ain't just gonna take me out. I was meant to be here, gang. I got great shit I need to accomplish before God called me to the crib. But that's that real hurt though, for real, man. That's that hurt. Just to think like my mama left me and it's my fault. That's crazy, bro. But hey man, that's deep, man. That's Belly Gang Kush. Sorry, mama. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this song. Any other song y'all want to write to, y'all already know. Drop it in the comments, man. I'm gonna keep this content jumping. But until next time, until next review, peace.